Mwahaha. Chat. Chat. Oh my gosh. So much to talk about. So much to talk about. W's. 41's in the chat. 41 minutes later, exactly. I said, dude, come on. You think it's a coincidence? 41's in the chat. 41's in the chat. Oh, when you hear that shit, you know it's go time. When you hear that shit, you know it's go time. What y'all up to? What's good with the gang? What's popping? What are you guys up to? I'll get to me in a second, but how are you guys? How was this morning? Who ate? Who ate on those cells? I personally got eaten up. Not really. I didn't actually, but I missed out. I missed out on them. Should we sell NAS? NAS looks like it, right? I'm thinking the same thing. Else. I'll go over my trade for this morning, guys, and then I want to get into what we got going on that you guys can obviously get excited and wait for. And then we're also going to do a giveaway, guys. So make sure you guys are here because I will be giving away a challenge for you guys in the freaking chat. Maybe even 2. Maybe even 3. Maybe even 3. What would you do if I did 3? What would you do? I decided to give away 3. I don't know, but the only way you're going to know is if you show up. Know what I'm saying? Oh my god, I'm just so hyped. 3x the opportunity, exactly. All right, so let's go over oh, actually first let me put it on Instagram, say that we're live. I'm gonna say live right now. Huge announcement. Alert. Join up plus giveaway. Cool. All right, guys, get into it. Bow. Yo, Luca, what's up, Amid? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Like I said before, I get into it. Let's go over my trade for this morning, guys. Broke it down to the T on what I thought was gonna happen, and then didn't even follow my own word for it. It happened actually kind of quick though, you know. It's 6:30 a.m. my time, you know what I'm saying? Cut me some slack. But ultimately, guys, let's talk about it. Looking at US 30 during New York session, my whole kind of, let's just replay price and I'll break down exactly what I was looking for step by step. Oh, come on. Boom, US 30 right before New York session, right? So looking at like a higher time frame, you see we're in a bullish trend. We start kind of consolidating and we had come and swept this London low. You could see here to the left. We swept this London low before having this huge reaction up. And once again, whenever I see those distributions, it kind of to me means volume looking that direction, right? So I saw volume kind of come up, come back down, sweep liquidity again to the downside, just absolutely just respect the lows and push up again before session. So now I'm thinking, all right, where do all my levels heading into session? So I kind of saw this downtrend like this. I saw, well, let's go to this because I'll spin in a second. Another kind of trend like this, right? Where I thought that we were kind of squeezing. All I did was go on to the 1 minute and I was like, you know what? We came up and rejected this super hard, and now we have a very good kind of like high up here, but also like we're definitely holding this, you know, demand area here. After I saw the reaction in this area once New York opened, right, we entered in here for buys, and guess what? My whole thing before it even happened, I said I want to get into the buys because I think we're going to come up and sweep the London highs, and then at that point it could do two things. It either can continue to fly and push up, or go sink, reverse, all that. Whatever. So we got into the buys, and I got a nice profit, guys. I was up over 1,000. I did a 0.4 instead of a 0.5 due to there being red folder news in the morning, which I shouldn't have, because I actually would have ended up probably closing partials in this area because I would have been up, you know, my usual amount. I don't even know why I did a 0.4. It was kind of, honestly, mama raised a bitch that this morning, whatever. But ultimately, we came up, got into good profit, got this last little push up here, guys, and then it came back. I didn't hold all the way to here. I wanted to get out break even. The one thing that I wanted to explain is that the one thing I always like preach is that when you actually get to a point that you want to put stops to break even, don't just say it, actually put your stops to break even. Because for me on this play, I got up over 1-to-1. Like I ended up hitting over over 1-to-1 TP. So I want to put my stops to break even. So I put my, so like out loud, I'm going, oh, I'm like want to go break even. But guess what? Just massive sells come in, all this type of stuff. And I get out for like a $200 loss somewhere in here, right? Instead of just getting hit break even. So I took a $200 loss, started looking for a re-entry. I saw NASDAQ, kept my eyes on NASDAQ, and I wish I didn't. I wish I just kept my eyes on US 30. Because while I was trying to take a setup on NASDAQ or whatever, look, I mean, you know what US 30 did, right? Absolutely dumped. So nothing we could do about it. All I gotta say is that like just it played out to the T, like I said, is that just, you know, London lows had gotten swept right here. We had a bullish reaction to come up, and I wanted to continue the buys to the London highs. Did it have to continue back above the London highs? No, not at all. Did my target hit? Yeah, and that's where I should have honestly. I was up. I should have done my. If I would have done my normal lot size, I think it would have been a different outcome. But it just kind of sucks. But that was my US 30 thing. And I just didn't really see, like, you know, I didn't want to sell all the way down here. Like from this high to this low is 225 points. You know what I'm saying? Like absolutely crazy. Yo, my boy Rudy was good. I got on the top of the resistance on the US 30, got cooked and caught the US. Hey, good shit. It's all about that what's it called? It's all about that second shot, right? Shall we get a hookah Luca in the chat? Hookah Luca in the chat. That's hilarious. Hookah Luca in the chat. Come on, guys. Guys, W Ollie Trades in the freaking building. I love it. I love it. I love it. But guys, make sure you guys stay tuned. Like I said, we got a giveaway coming today as well as the announcement. I literally was this whole time before working on it, and it was supposed to already be. I wanted to join the stream and to be able to like tell you guys, but it didn't really work out that way. But it's all good. Now hopefully it'll happen while we're here on live, and you know, it'll go crazy. Look, just to be sure, someone here in the chat, can I use Robinhood to send Bitcoin to Gates? Nah, bro, don't do it that way. There's probably some, I don't like, the answer is probably yes, but I bet you there's so much more fees than just using even Cash App, bro. Like I would just go use Cash App before I use Robinhood, right? But I use Kraken. I have Coinbase too. I don't like Coinbase as much. Y'all go ask Ollie. Ollie, you still here? Guys, Ollie's withdrawn so freaking much that he's like banned from different crypto. Like they just hold his bread. Like he literally like dead ass. Bro's like banned from Coinbase or something. So crazy. Wow. Didn't know they could ban you. Yeah, well they withhold your shit. Like, bro, I have another friend. This is one of my friends. He doesn't trade. Super funny though. He's a friend from college, and you know I have a lot of friends from college who like to gamble. and he did like roulette, right, or stake, one of the two. But he turned like 1,000 into like 80 grand or something crazy, like 70 grand, 80 grand, and he sent like 76 grand to his Coinbase, and Coinbase still to this day has it holding because they say it's like from a illegal gambling site or something like that, right? Imagine just that much of your in, dude. Come on. That's why I hate using those fucking, dude. Crazy. Imagine having 76 bands just fucking sitting there you can't touch. All right, guys. Should we do one of the giveaways? Should we just start hot? Like security reasons? Not even like security reasons. More of just like they're like, oh, well, you made this money gambling on a site that you can't gamble on in the US, so therefore you're not subject to this money. And we're like, bruh, what? It's like, what'd you say? No hablo inglés. How you say broke in Spanish? Me no hablo. I guess break down what we're looking for now, and then we'll probably do a giveaway, or like I said, guys, we're getting close to you know what. Taco. All right. Let's break it down. What kind of announcement is this? Xander, I think you know it, bro. Pretty sure I told you yesterday. I'm just waiting for freaking Mamba to post so it can be announced. Damn. Jose with the paragraphs. Jose, I don't know if my brain can comprehend that right now. I mean, bro. Yo, Luca, man, what's up? Amid, what's up, bro? Chillin'. We here. We looking for looking to see what's good, guys. So, off the bat here, I like this sweep. What happened? What time did this happen at? 10, 20. It was 11. So I would have gotten on around here at 11. I was looking at it, but ultimately, I see this demand down in this area. Actually, this whole kind of level you can kind of mark out, right? Whole demand level in this area that is like sweep. If we can hold in here, we could get some sort of reaction to go long up on NQ. To me, it looks like a reverse head and shoulders. Right? Kind of a downtrend like this. It looks like it's breaking, retesting here. You guys see that? Or am I crazy? So I'm seeing some of that. Low swept, continue holding. Let's check out US 30, because US 30 is a different story, right? Like try and buy up in here, and not the best. Looks like we had equal lows here that we definitely came to sweep. Got a sweep of them here. Holding. Looks like we're coming back down here, but I'm curious, right? Like I wonder if we happen to volume to continue here, or if we're gonna hold this level after the sweep and get a little reaction, right? So they both are in an area where we could see a reaction. Me personally, I don't want to sell this low on US 30, but NASDAQ's a little bit more higher, which means that it's in discount, which we could potentially try to look for a position there over US 30 in my opinion, but I don't know. For some reason I like this little reaction here. We'll see. Yo, look, a quick question. Yeah, but I mean, bro, like when it comes to bots and that type of thing, you just have to do your own due diligence and like, you know, try yourself. And I'd say that most of the profitable bots that I've tried are more of ones that like you have to be somewhat hands-on. You can't just turn it on and walk away. It's like you turn it on for certain sessions, certain times of day. You can't turn it on when there's news. You know, like people just think you could just like turn it on and walk away. Those are the ones that usually don't end up as good, but stay away. Rudy has a crazy story. Rudy has a freaking crazy story about bots. If we want you to come on and share it one day, Rudy. Rudy was up some bandos. What are your views on gold? I don't usually look at gold. I haven't done it in a while, but let me check it out for you, brother. I mean, gold on the daily time frame off the bat, you could see nasty range. All right, swept this high, low. I guess we swept these highs. We're kind of continuing down. 4 hour. Damn. I liked kind of the bearish structure, right? Like we were bearish, kind of held for a second, but then we swept these highs and are continuing bearish structure to the downside. You could consider this your impulse leg like this, right? And I would just wait for some sort of lower high like this to continue sells potentially. That's what I'd probably look at on gold. Little buy opportunity to continue sells. That's what I would think. Got like 4,000 lose on. Yeah. Life-changing story. Is Rudy at RV? Yeah, my bad. I always say, I guess people don't know that. That's hilarious. No, I should have just did it. Should have just did what? I should have just sold. What? See, that's the difference between, you know, profitable traders and not. You just buy or sell if you want to, or if you wait for an actual setup. Because the charts are gonna move. Can't lie about that, but you can't just, you know, if you're trading just based on feeling. That's not trading. That's just gambling. The lower high on gold is at a major resistance in the golden zone. Yep. Because like I said, also, we could do a giveaway pretty soon. Someone in the chat, and like I said, probably do 2, maybe even 3. Maybe I'm throwing like a month free in the VIP or something, bro. It's good. One thing, is there a QR code to send back to Gates like Cash App? What does that mean? I need that link, bruh. Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna well yeah, can't do that yet. But yep, got you, bro. Jacko, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys like the stream. Would you put a fib to Asia lows on NAS and New York highs if we're bullish? Like fib that leg moving up because we're in a golden zone of that rejection and flip that discount. What would you say? Oh, the Asia lows, New York highs. Yeah, like that's is a perfect fib right there. That low to this high. Perfect low extension to the high. We are in discount, but we already swept the low and got a reaction. So like this would have been a good position somewhere in here, right? But it didn't even complete the fib. Like we didn't even complete it. So it looks like, you know, I don't know, unless we need to sweep it again. But I just, for plays like that where like it already swept a low and what, it needs to sweep it again. It hasn't yet. So if we hold here, maybe we'll get a reaction, but you know. But Anthony, that's a good, you drew the fib correctly. For sure, good shit. To transfer, so like you just get a code, bro. You just gotta make sure you know what crypto you're using. Maybe I'll just do a video on it. Maybe I'll just do a video, brother. Luquita, what up, top songs? Back in the building. You're talking about transferring Bitcoin through Robinhood. Yes, the fees are high, but if that's what we're. No, but no, yeah, just don't do it. You're gonna get like taxed out the ass, just all these fees, and oh yeah, don't do that. Luca, happy Tuesday, bro. What's good, Nick E. Pips? Good to see you, brother. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Look, what are the top trading podcasts you've been on? I need some gym sauce. Hey, let's go, bro. All right. My best podcast that I've been on. You already said you watched the Trading Nut one. That one's good, even though it's not even in person. Trading Nut one's goated. The Titans of Tomorrow one's goated. The one I did with Calvin's goated. I did one with Nick Legend. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but that low key was crazy that he hit me up to do an interview. He interviewed me. I don't know if you guys know who Nick Legend is, but did that. What else? I was on like a smaller podcast that was more like homie shit that like I talk more about like, you know, back in the day, college stuff and that type of thing. So, you know, I got a couple. Aspen Lurkin, poop. FX. Top songs, do you only trade FX? Or do you trade indices too, or futures or anything? Wow, look at that reaction. Interesting. All right, guys, like I said. Damn. Okay, so it's noon. Should be soon, guys. Mamba should be posting. It'll be lit. I need you guys to turn up too. Like, any of you guys who are real NOT members and real supporters who are here helping the gang, I'm gonna need you guys help the next couple weeks. You'll see what. But just like the support. That's why I always do giveaways for you guys and show up and try to give free sauce. Because the love is mutual. Nice reaction there, US 30. US 30 swept that. What's NVIDIA doing? Sheesh. What the hell? Does NVIDIA just go up? This was definitely a strong bullish push here, right? Like, I definitely like that we're holding that low. Can you drop the Nick Legend one featuring you? I've already seen the talks you mentioned. Yeah, I don't even know where that one is. I forget where he put it, or if it's on there or what. See, why does his name not even pop up? Nick Legend. Damn, did his YouTube channel get cracked? That's crazy. This is Nick Legend. He's helped a bunch of people you know scale their brands. Like, he's connected to people like fucking Loki, I think like the Tates and shit. Damn, maybe he's just going no social media. Tell us the good news, I'm dying. No, it's just, all right, I'll just give you guys a hint. It's something that me and Mamba have been working on that's definitely going to help you guys out, but it's not just for what it's going to like be, but what we want to do with it. The community we want to start behind it. You know what I'm saying? So it should be awesome. Futures course? Nope. Good guess though. Maybe soon. Just stay tuned. But what we'll do is, guys, if you guys are here in the chat today, we are going to do giveaway. I'll give away some accounts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even I'll give one of you guys access to, you know, the AM sessions, something. In your words, Luca, what is better about using Kraken? They're just like a little bit more lenient. I'm like just less. Definitely heard less stories of freaking Kraken holding your funds, whereas I've heard countless stories of Coinbase. You know, same thing with Stripe, right? Like you guys know Stripe. Like I have hella money like fucking sitting in Stripe that I can't touch. You know what I'm saying? It's just so weird. Don't read it, bro. Don't read it. Top songs, you crazy. Is the affiliate program? No. What affiliate program? Top songs is back. Are you Kylie right now? Yeah, today's like the first like foggy day in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Should be hyped though, guys. Like I said, it's more the community behind it, guys. Like I want to do like cool shit for you, for sure. We want to give back more than any other, you know, shit. A lot more streamlined. I lost money using Coinbase. My boy Alex was good. Meet and greet. Meet and greet's coming soon. Top songs. I better see your fine. No, actually, never mind. Next question. Hey, yo, Tay, chill. Hey, chill. You do a lot already too. Feel like your channel's supposed to be bigger? I know, bro. I don't know why. Algorithm don't like me. Maybe because the chat's sus. They don't push it out. I'm kidding. Nah, bro. But at the end of the day, it's not even about that, guys. Like, if I really, I'm just glad. You know what I'm saying? I always say that, like, it's awesome being a trader because yes, I do like, I guess, social media too, but it's for fun. I couldn't imagine if I only had to make money with social media. I'd be broke. I wouldn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would not know what the fuck to do. You know, I always think about people who are like strictly TikTokers or Instagram or YouTubers. I'm like, how the fuck do you make money? Like, guys on YouTube, I probably make like $150. Right? Like $150 a month. You know, for like a couple 100,000 views a month. You know what I'm saying? I don't get how YouTubers and shit do it. After back against the wall, you'd find a way. Yeah, well, fuck. Luckily, when my back was against the wall, I found trading. Now I don't gotta hit the renegade on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? For the little, I'm totally kidding. Fuck, dude. Luca blows all his live account. He starts hitting the renegade on TikTok. Fuck, bro. Renegade. Content that caters to kids always goes crazy. Yo, what are you trying to say? Hey, bro, chill. What kind of content? Bro, chill out, Tay. Taking L's. Sheesh. No, I don't know how YouTube does that. Top Sauce back. Whoa, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is why it doesn't get sent out, chat. You guys just be up back to back be saying shit like that. I don't know what to say. You guys know how like Aiden Ross and like Speed and all of them have like their chat on the screen and it's just nonstop going past? Bro, mine moves slow enough that like if I would say something like that, it would just be screenshot of just like top songs back against. Bro. Be bad news. No, it's London session chats with Nick. I don't even want to know. Luckily, I'm gonna wait for that. Straight up clip fest. I'm gonna start clipping though, guys. Like, there are these programs where you can pay clippers and all type of shit. I just never really got into it because I don't really like. I don't know. I don't really want to like. I'm down to get like kind of big, but I don't want to get like too big. That sounds bad. Like, it's sketch, bro. You know, living out in LA with Mamba and shit and seeing, bro, like everywhere we go, like having to have security and fucking people know you, and then your car's getting stolen in your sleep and people breaking into your room where you sleep. Bro, that shit ain't cool. The Lennon sessions are insane. No. No way. I don't want to hear about it. Is he just mega sus or what? So you're going to withdraw on Coinbase should only do the 5. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Luckily, I have friends. Like, it's just cool. I have like actually, I probably shouldn't say that online. Next question. I wonder if there's a way I could go back and read the chat from like London session. Don't do it. You guys are fucked. What would you rate this setup? Because I think it's nice. We established equal lows. That's the only thing, is that we established equal lows with low volume. Usually with a setup like this, you want price to kind of come, tap, and like have a good enough reaction to go bullish. What would suck is like we come and trigger your entry, right, like this, and now you're in, and all of a sudden, it doesn't have enough volume to actually go to your freaking TP. How many times have you guys seen something like that? Where like you kind of get in, it kind of goes, and then ends up. Look, what do you consider just turned profitable to you? Payouts or what? Not really, because bro, like there's so many traders you'll see who like you can get a payout, but you can like blow that right after, right? So I wouldn't say that means consistently profitable. I'd say consistently profitable is like I said, the whole word of consistent is the thing. It's not just like one time. It's like you just do it over a given period of time. So you're being consistent with it, and all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I've been winning more than losing. Like I'm on a tear, bro. I'm killing it. Do you believe someone can become profitable in a month to quit job? If so, what would it take, brother? I think what it would take is like you have to have like a mentor that's like one-on-one really teaching you for like a whole month. One-on-one, and like how bad do you really want it, right? Like I think Cypher, you hear Cypher said that one of his buddies got fired or something, and he's like a smart guy, you know, older smart guy, and Cypher taught him in a month, was able to start getting some results, right? So I don't really think it's the timeline. I think it's the information that you learn and how you apply it, because there's so many people out there who like I could tell you guys what to follow, and a lot of you guys still won't like follow the same rules and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I could be like, only do this and wait for this to happen during this session time, and guess what? You guys are gonna trade a different type of thing during not the time I'm saying, and not follow what I'm saying. And it's just as simple as that, right? Like You just got to kind of figure it out on your own. It takes some people longer than others. People ask me like, you know, what helped you to become profitable or whatever. And one of the things I often say is that like I just got tired of my own bullshit, right? Like there's so many things that you guys know that you're doing wrong with your trading when it comes to over trading or revenge trading or bad risk management, all these like things that you know you shouldn't be doing. But then there's those times that you like win while you're not following your rules. And because you win while you're not following your rules, it makes it like in your brain okay to keep doing that, even though the next one probably is gonna be a loss. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's like I really just got tired of my own shit. And it's like, bro, it's like I'm either gonna like really dial in and try to become this profitable trader, or I'm gonna have to get a job and just fucking do this on the side until I figure it out. And I was like, nah, I'm not, you know, back against the wall. We gotta make this happen. Yeah, Anthony, exactly. Some people ask for help but don't listen. Exactly. You know? So I always say, right? Plenty of people who have come to me for mentorship or join or even on the live streams. Like, people, you guys have seen it. People come to the live stream and like say like, oh, but that's wrong. I'm gonna do this. And it's like, I'm never like, oh, okay, like, you know, you're wrong. But it's like, I've also been trading for 6 years, so I just have more experience. I know why I want to enter certain things and why I want to avoid certain things, right? It's just some of it comes from experience. What do you consider poor risk management? Poor risk management would be literally as simple as you're losing more than you would like to. If you are on a 100K account and you want to risk $1,000 a trade, but you're going back and looking at your history and you have a $1,500 loss and a $2,000 loss and a $1,700 loss and a $1,200 loss, all those extra things over a K add up like much faster than you think. I always give the example of like, think of 3 trades, guys. Think if you take 3 trades. The first trade, you want to risk 1,000, but you accidentally lose 1,300, right? Second trade, you go, you lose 1,200, right? It's like in 2 trades, you're down 2,500, which is 2.5%, when you should be only down 2%. To you, it's like that 0.5 doesn't really matter, but then it's like, guess what? Imagine you go for 1 to 2 on the next trade that you win, you're still down that whole 0.5% going forward. Damn, who donated? OG Black Superman, thank you so much for the dono. You guys are too kind. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna give it back to y'all in some way for sure. Hell yeah. How long did it take you to become profitable? It took me like 1.5 years, 2 years. That's why I always said I don't really have like an exact date. It's because it's like after 1.5 years, I started being kind of consistent. I started getting payouts and what, and then after like that 2 years, I was like doing pretty well, right? Like didn't have to keep like going and, you know, wasn't really searching for more information at that point. Shout out OG Black Superman, bro. WWW. That's love. That's love. Luca, I can say I can trade and be profitable, but I've been stuck for the past week trying to get into Gates for live account because now Cash App being a bitch for me for some security reasons. Bro, it's probably because you're like 12 and they're like, you can't do this. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally kidding. Yo, Salva 2, bro. Come on, what's up with the donos? I appreciate y'all. Bunch of fucking goats. Damn. Shout out that boy Salva. Love y'all. Sheesh. Day 1 shit. NLT Reggie in the building. Yeah, Ivan, I was just kidding. Ivan, I got a pretty decent amount of crypto, bro. If you only want to send whatever, I can maybe send some. Or whatever, but it's like being a barber. I didn't like a barber. I didn't get good enough until 2 years now. I've been for 11 years. I've only been trading for almost a year now. I know 1 more year will be decent. Bro, it's what I'm saying, like give it some time. Yeah, that boy Salva goes crazy. What do I do if on some trades, because I get intuitionally on some trades 5, 8 points to avoid getting in first push and my losses on average? Just put in a hard stop loss, right? Like before you enter the trade, already put in a stop loss. Just putting a piece of sand onto a beach. It took me a second. That's actually funny. Luca, YouTube allows me to clip your streams. I will be farm clipping you for my TikTok accounts. Awesome, bro. If it runs up your views, I feel like I say funny shit. If you could hit the algorithm, bro. Pooh in the chat's doing that right now. It's so funny I call you, but his name's literally Pooh. I don't know what else to call him. Well, your name's Jordan, but do you use a hard stop loss? Yeah, that's why I went over that example today of like how I wish I would have put a hard stop loss at break even. I literally last week I said it multiple times of like, all right guys, I'm going break even, and I know that like a lot of you guys say you're going break even, but then when you come to break even, you're not exiting, and you're getting hit out for like a loss, whatever. So I always preach that, and then today was an example of like me saying, all right guys, like we're up like a pretty decent amount, gonna go break even, and me not putting my hard stop loss at break even, and it came down fast. I'm new. What method do you recommend for trading futures? A method I would say is first off figuring out, what kind of strategy you want and what's your average stop loss size. Because once you figure out like what pair you're trading, what your stop loss size is when you could figure out like, all right, what size, like what contract size should I be using? Because risk management is the first and most important thing. Is you need to be using the same contract size if you're having a similar stop loss, trying to just hold for more points than you're losing, right? It's kind of simple as that. But then obviously finding a strategy comes with time and everything. And I have a bunch of videos on my channel about my strategy. I trade here live indices, so hopefully you can tune in. I can help you along your journey. Is your strat ICT? No, I've never watched one ICT video. A lot of people think it does because I use some words, but it's kind of funny because like, for example, like a head and shoulders pattern, guys. I don't know if you know, but like Wyckoff theory or whatever is pretty much like a very extreme high way to like identify like a head and shoulders, right? So it's like that's why a lot of people who say ICT like it works, but he didn't invent it like he said he did. He basically just like took things that already existed, named it different things, and then said it was his, right? But I don't think Wyckoff theory was his, but you know, repackaged it. Yeah, like I'm not here saying ICT doesn't work, but for anyone who actually like looked into it and whatnot, like every time he's actually traded for real in the Robbins Cup or this or that, he just blows his accounts. Manual SL doesn't really work in my opinion. Bound to lose more than you want. Well, like on MetaTrader, it just shows you how much you're risking. So for me, like, yeah, sometimes it might be like a little bit, like 10, 20 bucks, whatever. But I'm talking about like if you want to risk 1,000 and you're losing fucking 13, 1,500. Wait, but doesn't Emma not drop in his? Doesn't he trade? Doesn't he trade manually? Yeah, he trades manually. Like he puts sell stops, buy stops. He puts stop losses. He puts TPs. Yeah. Oh, that's not manual though. No, that's putting a thing. Like, no, like today he pretty sure we FaceTimed earlier. I'm pretty sure he put a sell stop with a stop loss. So what broker do you use on MetaTrader again? It's Gates FX. The link is here in the description of this YouTube or of this is the description. But they also have Trade Locker now, guys, which I got to do a video to put out for you guys to learn it. But it's so nice. A lot of you guys will not be mad using Trade Locker.
Just say this is the one out.
Checking if nothing still. Well. Real motion. Real motion. Damn, this looks sick. deposit bonus now available for US accounts. Just wait, guys. I have a pretty cool thing coming for you guys this next week. Actually, I'll drop it right now. Next week, guys, I should have it where like there's a 100% deposit bonus for US accounts, right? But I'm pretty sure that I talked to them and they're gonna give me 150% deposit bonus. Only if you guys like use code Luca, whatever the fuck. But that's only exclusive for you guys. I'm pretty sure like I think EMMITT might have it too, but like you won't see anyone else have them. Kind of cool. It's respecting at the point touch breaks. Wait, what's a 100% deposit bonus? That means that if you put in $1,000, they're going to give you $2,000 to trade with for more leverage and margin, so you can enter bigger sizes and potentially make more money. So that's for the 100% deposit, but for me, you'll be able to do 150%, so it'll be like 2,500 instead of 1,000. What requirements to withdraw taking bonus? I'm pretty sure you have to get the money that they're giving you. I'm pretty sure you have to trade a certain amount of lots, something like that. 100 lots right there. So it's obviously like a lot, but I mean, you guys would be surprised. You guys would be surprised. It's not doesn't take as long as you guys think, and that's just free money at the end. But here, let me come into here. I thought I dropped the link in the. Oh yeah, like right here. I always try and send you guys the link, and once again, guys, I don't own Gates. I don't own a broker or anything like that. I literally just use them because they're the best platform that I've had. For those who don't know, like I used to use HeroFX back when they used to have MetaTrader and everything, and then when MetaTrader got stripped from the US, every broker came out with like their own platforms and stuff, and all of them sucked. All of them were so bad for the longest time, and that's when I was trading props majority of the time because I hated using these online web browser fucking whatever the fuck. And then Gates was the first people I saw come back with MetaTrader and they had TradeLocker, and I was like, bro, say less. Say the frick less. That's the link in the description, guys. Make sure you guys sign up, and then oh yeah. What's up with the neck? You tell me, bro. That's why you guys saw me. I recently just purchased the fucking what's it called? That's why I got into chiropractor, whatever. Oh, hold on. Mamba's gone. One second. 1 second, Chad, and then we're doing a giveaway just because obviously I feel bad. 1 second. But you guys will see, it's pretty cool. You guys will see. Chillbot. Chillbot. Me so far. All right, guys, we can do a giveaway in the Discord, like I had said. All right, guys, let's do a quick giveaway in the Discord. Before we get out of here, everyone head on over to the giveaway section. Do another one. /G create, and let's do. We'll do a 25K giveaway to start, guys. 25K giveaway. Oh, wait, no, that's duration. 3 minutes. $25K. All right, guys. You guys should have enough time to join or whatever. But here, boom, press it. Everyone come and join up. If you guys are not on the Discord, I mean, everyone should be in the Discord. Invite people, copy. Bro, what's up with these? Why do you guys always put that emoji? You guys supposed to the video about Mamba? I'm just waiting, bro. I wanted to announce it, but it looks like 2,631 on the day. Let's go. Highest I've ever made, bro. Killing it. Absolutely fucking killing it. Good shit, bro. You guys can see it ends in a minute. 33 entries, 34. There's 86 of you guys here. Make sure you guys, if you guys want to join, come join the Discord. Forty-five seconds, 45 seconds. 20 seconds if you guys haven't joined. And the winner is Isaac. Let's go. You got to be here in the chat. Where you at, brother? W's. Honey, peas. Isaac, you here in the chat or where you at? Guys, by the way, like the charts haven't moved at all. It's not like I'm here just not looking for anything. Like, have you guys seen it move like at all? We're getting the first reaction here. Yes, sir. I got you, bro. All right, guys. I hate to do it, but I might go live later today for the announcement. I literally have to go help with something again. Once you guys see what it is, you'll understand why it's obviously insane. But you guys will see we have $1 million worth of giveaways coming. I'll just give you guys that hint. $1 million worth of account giveaways coming in the next couple hours, via or tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. $1 million worth of funding coming, and I'll let you guys know about the update. Yeah, I know you're here with the stream. I would stay on, but I literally have to like go do something, or else I would just sit here and do it with you guys. I'm a crying up your fault. I know, bro. Well, guess what? I'm always here. The charts didn't move anyways, right? Like all we've gotten is one little reaction, and then we'll see. But I appreciate y'all. I'll be back 350 candle in 10 minutes. You guys will kill it. And hell yeah, I apologize, like I said. But I'm probably gonna go live again for the announcement, and we'll go crazy after that. But shout out to the giveaway winner. I'm gonna do another giveaway with you guys soon, and then like I said, $1 million worth of giveaways coming. So appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Peace.